The book of Exodus, chapter 4. Moses given powers. Then Moses answered the Lord and said, "What if they will not believe me, or take seriously what I say? For they may say, 'The Lord has not appeared to you.'" And the Lord said to him, "What is that in your hand?" And he said, "A staff." Then he said, "Throw it on the ground." So Moses threw it on the ground, and it became a living serpent, like the royal symbol on the crown of Pharaoh. And Moses ran from it. But the Lord said to Moses, "Reach out your hand and grasp it by the tail." So he reached out his hand and caught it, and it became a staff in his hand. "You shall do this," said the Lord, "so that the elders may believe that the Lord, the God of their fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob, has most certainly appeared to you." The Lord also said to him, "Put your hand into your robe, where it covers your chest." So he put his hand into his robe, and when he took it out, his hand was leprous, as white as snow. Then God said, "Put your hand into your robe again." So he put his hand back into his robe, and when he took it out, it was restored and was like the rest of his body. If they will not believe you or pay attention to the evidence of the first sign, they may believe the evidence of the second sign. If they will not believe these two signs or pay attention to what you say, you are to take some water from the Nile and pour it on the dry ground. And the water which you take out of the river will turn into blood on the dry ground. Then Moses said to the Lord, "Please, Lord, I am not a man of words, eloquent, fluent, neither before nor since you have spoken to your servant. For I am slow of speech and tongue." The Lord said to him, "Who has made man's mouth? Or who makes the mute or the deaf, or the seeing or the blind? Is it not I, the Lord? Now then go, and I, even I, will be with your mouth, and will teach you what you shall say." But he said, "Please, my Lord, send the message of rescue to Israel by someone else, whomever else you will choose, Aaron to speak for Moses." Then the anger of the Lord was kindled and burned against Moses. He said, "Is there not your brother Aaron the Levite? I know that he speaks fluently. Also, he is coming out to meet you, and when he sees you, he will be overjoyed. You must speak to him and put the words in his mouth. I, even I, will be with your mouth and with his mouth, and I will teach you what you are to do. Moreover, he shall speak for you to the people. He will act as a mouthpiece for you, and you will be as God to him, telling him what I say to you. You shall take in your hand this staff, with which you shall perform the signs, the miracles which prove I sent you." Then Moses went away and returned to Jethro, his father-in-law, and said to him, "Please, let me go back so that I may return to my relatives in Egypt and see if they are still alive." And Jethro said to Moses, "Go in peace." Then the Lord said to Moses in Midian, "Go back to Egypt, for all the men who were seeking your life for killing the Egyptian are dead." So Moses took his wife Zipporah and his sons Gershom and Eleazar and seated them on donkeys, and returned to the land of Egypt. Moses also took the staff of God in his hand. The Lord said to Moses, "When you return to Egypt, see that you perform before Pharaoh all the wonders, miracles, which I have put in your hand. But I will harden his heart and make him stubborn, so that he will not let the people go. Then you shall say to Pharaoh, 'Thus says the Lord, Israel is my son, my firstborn. So I say to you, let my son go, so that he may serve me. And if you refuse to let him go, behold, I will kill your son, your firstborn.'" Now it happened at the lodging place that the Lord met Moses and sought to kill him, making him deathly ill, because he had not circumcised one of his sons. Then Zipporah took a flint knife and cut off the foreskin of her son and threw it at Moses' feet, and said, "Indeed, you are a husband of blood to me." So he let Moses alone to recover. At that time Zipporah said, "You are a husband of blood because of the circumcision." The Lord said to Aaron, "Go into the wilderness to meet Moses." So he went and met him at the mountain of God, Sinai, and kissed him. Moses told Aaron all the words of the Lord with which he had sent him, and all the signs that he had commanded him to do. Then Moses and Aaron went into Egypt and assembled all the elders of the Israelites. And Aaron said all the words which the Lord had spoken to Moses. Then Moses performed the signs given to him by God before the people. So the people believed. And when they heard that the Lord was concerned about the Israelites, and that he had looked with compassion on their suffering, then they bowed their heads and worshipped the Lord. The Lord.